I told you guys you should trade with us in 2025. Stop gambling, trade a back-tested system that's simple, easy to trade, computer back-tested. What are you doing? So here's how it's going so far. This is the indicator. I know I've been showing you the back test always. Um, Bitcoin, 116,000%, 40% drawdown. Gold, notice I changed no settings, 43,000% return, 62% drawdown. I know you guys are going to say that's a big drawdown. You don't need to trade that big a drawdown. But gold had a greater drawdown in its trading history. And same goes for NASDAQ, had about an 80% drawdown. Um, and people say, why would you compare to buy and hold? Well, it's a benchmark. If you pick the best possible assets in history and can beat them in buy and hold, that's pretty good. Anyway, so on January 13, I let everybody know the system printed a buy signal on ETH, Solana, Bitcoin, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, S&P 500, and Russell 2000. So how are those doing? So you can set it up where it gives you a email alert that there's something to do, otherwise you don't do anything. And there was a buy right at the end of this day, this green arrow goes along at the start of this day. This is the stop loss. So there's ETH. Here's Solana as well. Solana was in a bunch of longs where ETH wasn't. Solana's been outperforming. You ask, what is the gray line? The gray line is the average entry of these dip buys, which is now here. Stops in profit, price up here. And then, of course, Bitcoin, which actually I didn't trade this in 2024. I'm mad at myself, but also I didn't have it at the start of 2024. I only had the system in mid-May, June, and really revised it later in the year. People will say, hey, it's not robust. It's overfitted. It works for 100 years history on precious metals, 100 years history on stock market indices, the whole history of Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, it works. I don't know of a better, more robust system. There might be some out there, but I don't know. So Bitcoin was actually long once, twice, three, four. This is the fifth long. And what this long did is it advanced all of these stops into profit. So now the entry at 54,000, the stop loss is at 84,000. And it's just been sitting this whole time. How am I trading it? Well, starting this year, I'm trading the system. I may, I'm thinking about better ways to take profit potentially. That's the only thing I would change, but I'm taking every signal and I'm running the stops exactly as is. So I took Bitcoin, I took Solana, and I took ETH. So those are running. Now, I didn't take the stock market indices, but those are firing too. So like US 100 has been long. You see everything, it pyramids a bunch and then takes stops out everything at once. So here it took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 positions. They all got stopped out, most of them in profit. Pyramided in, and then got stopped out here. And as of right now, it took that same long on actually for yeah, on the Friday, but yeah, it took the same long on January 13. Actually, US 100, NASDAQ was a day early. And then we had the long on US 500, which is also in profit, and also US 30, which is in profit. I don't know why it's not showing up properly here. And then also, I don't trade the Russell, but US 2000, also signal here. So part of my plan is I'm not trading US 100, 500, and 30. Doing it would be a way to diversify my risk a little bit. It's all correlated, but it's it's a little bit hedged. It's not the exact same Bitcoin and S&P 500. So my plan is I don't know if it's these positions will keep going, but as we keep trading this year, one of the ways that I'm going to add risk is by trading the um, stock market futures and gold futures. So that's one of my plans. Is not just to increase risk on crypto, but yeah, and it's like I'm here for the long haul once again. I got into 3 years, really, I guess 2.5 years of trading and gambling addiction, but I'm in a great place now. I not only have these systems, but for the shorts and the shorter term trades, I have bots trading those. I don't have really charts to show you. It's trading, it's on like hundreds of positions. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm in a great place to do it now. As for gold, gold is didn't have a signal on the 13th. It had a signal down here. And then for those of you guys watching or trying to copy trade, I encourage you to not do that. But the next level that we're looking at is all-time high on Bitcoin. A close above that would trigger an add-on position and advancing of stops. A failure to make a new high would potentially be a early take profit. The early take profit would be somewhat discretionary, but basically we're paying attention to that level. Solana, we're looking at to clear either of these levels, and then for ETH, we're looking at to clear this level all the way up here. I know people are probably interested in XRP. XRP gave along a little bit later on this breakout to a new it's like a 6 year, 8 year high or something like that. But I mean on XRP it's trading awesome. I do have a 25 risk reward TP set in, so these longs that happened on October 26th and November 12th were TP'd, and then it added new positions on the breakout potentially. Now, it's funny, I actually did buy on this day right here. But what I did was I bought on, yeah, on this day right here, October 26th. I bought on this day. Actually, I think I might have bought on the 25th, like right here. I made my position huge and advanced my stops, and I got stopped out once, twice, didn't get back in. That said, my TP was like here. But that was discretionary trading. So I'm just done. I'm so done with discretionary trading. I'm super happy to trade the system. I'm also happy to promote it. That gives me more capital, but also I'm not only helping people like you make money by doing this, potentially this isn't financial advice, it's not guaranteed, but really what I'm passionate about this for is saving people from um, saving people from day trading, gambling, trying to give you your time back. You don't have to do very much. You could check once a day. There's mostly nothing to do, but you can also occasionally just set a trade alert and step in. But it's not a lot of time, and you can do other things and increase size over time. So yeah, ETH is coming back a little bit. Let's look at ETH BTC. Just curious. ETH BTC did give a long right here, but it's just been getting wrecked. Actually, ETH BTC is in profit. So for ETH BTC, I'm interested in if I turn off the dip, if I put a 200 moving average filter on the dip buy, is that going to help or hurt? It actually hurts. Interesting. Which is good because that's confluent, but yeah, ETH's giving a dip buy. We may see ETH season. I don't know. Anyways, if you want the system, there's a link to it down below. You can get a demo and then also a price quote on it. Okay, appreciate y'all. Much love. Talk to y'all soon. Peace.